Hey, welcome back everybody. How's it going? I am finally back with my pickups video. I promised you guys. There's quite a few things in this, so I don't want to leave it too long. I want to get right into it. So I mentioned before, some of this stuff has been sitting here for a while, and I've just sort of been letting it accumulate a little bit so I could do a pickups video. Plus, with how busy I've been and all sorts of stuff going on. It just made sense to let it pile up a little bit. So now I have quite a few things I want to go through with you guys. Some pickups from Fright Rag, some pickups from Cavity Colors, as well as some other neat little items here I want to show you. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys is I finally got in this Blu-ray copy of Jason Rising. So this is a fan-made Friday the 13th film that I contributed to the making, and part of the campaign, you know, I got myself a Blu-ray out of it. It took a while to get, of course, naturally, but this is a neat little fan movie that was released on YouTube quite a while back. You can look it up. I'll make sure I put a link in the video here in the description so you guys can check it out if you haven't seen it. But it's a pretty good fan movie. I really enjoyed it. It's written by James Sweet and, of course, Vincente DeSanti. You might know him from the Never Hike Alone fan-made movies. Actually, that's almost universally agreed as the best of the fan-made films, because there are a lot of them out there. There's been lots of really fun ones that have been out in the last while, but this particular one, Jason Rising, is one of the ones I contributed to. And I just got my copy in here, so I'm definitely going to check it out again. It has some neat cameos from Adrienne King, of course, reprising her role as Alice. And it also has Amy Steele as well as Ginny, reprising her role. I also got this card. I don't know, I think I just held it up for you, but it's got this autograph from James Sweet on it as well, the writer, like I mentioned before, of this movie. But yeah, it's a fun fan film. You know, I usually, like, I'm usually not big on fan films in general, but you know, once in a while you'll get a really good one. Like I said, like Never Hike Alone was a really fun movie. I thought it was really well done. And Jason Rising had a great story. It's sort of, it ties in the original, and he sort of has that look from, you know, part 4 kind of. So it's a neat version. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you're a fan of Friday the 13th, you might enjoy it. I know we've all seen some fan-made movies that are pretty silly or maybe a little cheesy and stuff too, but this one was really well done. It's a good one. You know, if you're into Friday the 13th and Jason and stuff, you might really enjoy it. It was a decent little time. So yeah, check it out by all means. Okay, so speaking of some pickups that I've been waiting for a very long time, this little sucker arrived. Now this is, yes, you guessed it, this is more vinyl, but this is something that I got quite a while ago. It's actually from the Evil Dead the Game set that I bought many months back. This was supposed to come with it. This is the soundtrack on vinyl. They were significantly delayed, of course, and they didn't ship out until recently, and I haven't even opened this yet. So I'm going to go ahead and open it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, give you guys a closer look on camera. So let's check this thing out. Okay, so here is an official look. Evil Dead the Game soundtrack. Check that out. Sorry about the reflection there. And back here. So you have side A, the survivor side, and side B, the demon side. I'll have to check this out and see how the vinyl looks, because I imagine there's some pretty cool artwork on it as well. Okay, so you have a white sleeve inside, and oh, very cool looking vinyl. Awesome. So it's sort of a blood red with some black streaks through it. You have the demon side here with the red label. And here you have the survivor side with the purple label. Very cool. I love these oddball vinyl pieces that are available here. I like collecting this kind of stuff. Like I said, I don't have a lot, and I don't intend to get a lot, but every now and then there's something like this, and some kind of a special set that came with the game, and I'm glad I got a copy of this. This is pretty cool. And I like that artwork on the back. That's really neat with the trees and everything. And a cool shot of good old Bruce Campbell. There's Ash right on the front. Can't go wrong. That's badass. It was worth the wait. All right, so moving on to the t-shirt pickups. This is one I was looking forward to. I was kind of hoping I would get it before Scream 6 dropped, but that's craziness. It's very hard to get stuff fast here in Canada, of course, as you guys know, if you've watched any of my previous videos of me complaining about that. This is a really cool Ghostface design that Devin Whitehead did, of course, the master from Cavity Colors. And it looks so badass. And I know a lot of people have already opened theirs, and I'm sure plenty of you have seen this shirt already, but it's one of the best designs I've ever seen. Devin's actually done some of the best Scream designs I own, for sure. Like that one he did, the comic book cover one that I have, is absolutely one of my favorites, but I'm certain this one is probably going to take the cake here. So let's get it open, let's have a look. Okay, so I actually picked up 2 t-shirts. As you know, the shipping is a little pricey to get stuff here, so if you get 2 shirts, it sort of makes them a little less overall because the shipping price doesn't really increase between a few shirts. It's pretty much a flat rate unless you got a lot of stuff. So I always try to get at least 2 and just look for deals and stuff. So I got the Ghostface shirt and a different one I'm going to show you as well. But let's check out the Ghostface shirt first. First, what do we have in here? Okay, so that is my receipt. Oh, and we have a new bookmark. We got Chucky there. And my Cavity Colors spooky order was packed by Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Fucking Ricky. If you watch Trailer Park Boys. Fucking Ricky. Thanks for packing my fucking t-shirts, Ricky. All right. Anyway, enough screwing around. Okay, so here is a look. Holy shit, is that ever cool. Now, this came in, oh, that's awesome. This actually came in a special color. Like you could get it in black or you could get it in midnight navy. And I'm like, I have nothing in midnight navy. So here is the midnight navy Ghostface Nightmare City t-shirt. So I think here you can kind of see he was going for that look, that whole New York City feel, right? Where you see the hotel behind him. It looks like an alley, and she's on the street with a crowbar. But what I really like about this is he's got like the skeletal hands. So it's almost like he's a ghost himself. Very, very cool design. I absolutely love this design. It's gorgeous. And the navy, the midnight navy looks so badass. I love how it's different like that. I'm going to be able to wear this with all sorts of different combinations. That is a cool color. I really like it. Hopefully they do more like that. Love the design though. I mean, the exposed skeleton hands underneath the gloves. That looks badass. It's like he's a ghost himself. Devin Whitehead just constantly putting out amazing stuff. Or it might be Devon. I still don't know. I'll have to ask the guy someday if I ever have a chance to chat with him or anything. but that is badass. I love it. Great t-shirt. So the second shirt I got was on sale, and again, I'm a bit of a sucker for a different color. This particular movie, I don't have any of, and I love the red, and I love the price on it. I got an absolutely killer deal, and it's got some really cool artwork, but I got Silent Night, Deadly Night in this beautiful, festive holly red. So again, really, really nice artwork here. It's a beautiful looking shirt, and it's not too gnarly looking. I mean, there's some blood on the axe, and of course the switchblade, but it's not much. And the shirt's red already, so you don't even notice. But you have everything there. St. Mary's Home for Orphan Children, Utah Mental Facility, the Sheriff Badge, of course, Ira's Toys, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Great t-shirt. I really like this. And again, killer price on this thing. This thing was like in the teens. Forget exactly what I paid, but it was fantastic. Excellent deal, and made the whole purchase overall a lot more worthwhile. So each shirt wasn't crazy expensive, but those are the two from Cavity Colors. Very, very cool. Okay, so that brings us to our Fright Rags pickups. Fright Rags, you know me, I have been going to Fright Rags as long as I've known they've existed. I wish I knew way before then, but it was probably about 2017 or so when I found out about them. So they had been around a long time before that. So they are one of my favorite companies by far. So this is a bit of a funny story. So as you can see, I have a couple Fright Rags pickups. So what happened was they had a very awesome release for Maximum Overdrive. Now, again, these are shirts that came out several weeks, almost a month ago, probably 3 weeks ago now. And a lot of my friends have done, you know, videos showing them and whatnot. Guys like Boogeyman Ben, and a few others I've seen on Instagram and stuff. So I know it's sort of old news, but again, I was trying to put everything together. So these went on sale, and they were only on sale for a window, like a 3 or 4 day period or so, for pre-order, something like that, just to make sure that you got your size and everything. And I wanted to get that in, didn't want to miss the boat. And I knew that the following Tuesday they were going to be dropping another release for some awesome stuff that I wanted. And I thought, geez, it's 2 days apart, and shipping is so expensive. It's like, can I, you know, get everything shipped in the same, you know, it would make sense. But I guess obviously that's part of what, you know, part of the whole 3 or 4 day thing is you have to kind of commit to that if you want to get it. So I did get dinged for shipping a couple of times, and these packages arrived 1 day apart, which such a kick in the nuts. But what are you going to do, right? I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess, if they can only do so much. But it would have been really cool if they could have put them together for me. I would have loved that. But I do love them all. You know, these are great companies. Fright Rag's one of my favorites. Yeah, these are two really awesome sales that I had to take advantage of. So let's take a look at the Maximum Overdrive collection. Okay, so Maximum Overdrive collection, what do we got in here? We got receipts, of course. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and we have our Toxic Waste candy. This looks like a blue raspberry. Let's add that to my collection of crazy sour candies. And we got a card from They Live. Get yourself some cheap sunglasses. It's another Fright Rags Film Facts card. Okay, and then we also have a sticker from It. Very cool. So let's take a look. The first one up in the Maximum Overdrive collection. Oh, this is so cool. You guys, I was obsessed with this truck when I was a kid. And the Green Goblin has always been my favorite Marvel villain, you know, and Spider-Man's always been my favorite superhero. So anyway, I had to go for this. So this is the Happy Toys t-shirt. Here comes another load of joy. Check it out. So cool. Again, I love the colors in this, and that awesome goblin face in the middle. So badass. Here comes another load of joy. Happy Toys. Maximum Overdrive since 1986. Very, very cool design. I really, really like it. I love the little bits of electricity all around it and everything. Just super cool. Great color on it. Had to get this t-shirt. So nice. Okay, and moving on to the awesome Justin Osborne design. As you know, Justin is easily one of my absolute favorite artists, hands down, in the game. He and Devin are actually, they're my absolute favorites. Whenever they put anything out, it is always beautiful. It's always worth purchasing. And if it's something that, if it's a movie that I really like, I just can't resist. Those guys both so talented. Oh, that is awesome. The detail in this. Check this out. So Maximum Overdrive. Look at that. So cool. So it has the lightning bolts up top, just like in the title. The Happy Toys Green Goblin truck. Front and center. Dixie Boy truck stop in there. Just the detail. The keys in the hand. Trucks just smashing into cars. Dude getting run over. Gnarly. The gas pumps, of course, there too. Just a deadly design. I love this. Love, love, love this design. So cool. And again, Fright Rags hoodies are just, they are absolutely perfect for me. I love how light the cotton is again, and it's nice and thin. Just lays how I like it. And what's really cool about this hoodie is the front of it is so badass. It's got this green goblin face right on the front. Check that out. How cool is that? I mean, if you weren't sold before, you're sold now. Awesome. It looks so cool. I really, really love this hoodie. Fantastic hoodie. Again, another wicked design from Justin Osborne. All right, so moving on to the second bag. Here we go. The one that arrived just one day later. And actually, it arrived on St. Patrick's Day. So the Maximum Overdrive package arrived exactly a week ago today. I guess it was on the 16th. Today's the 23rd. And the next Fright Rag stuff came the very next day. On St. Patty's Day, of all things. I was kind of hoping I'd have it in time for it, but I knew I wasn't going to get it out and get it washed and everything in time. But let's have a look at this. Okay. And in here, we have The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs sticker. That's awesome. Where's Darcy? What the hell, man? That's still great, though. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, and this card, Mr. Tom Atkins himself. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Come on. You've got to stop it. Wrong guy. Sorry, I know. That's not Tom Atkins. Tom Atkins contracted, oh, pneumonia while on set. Like, what are they talking about? Yes, I heard he caught pneumonia while on set of this awesome film, Halloween 3. Thank you so much for that. And another Toxic Waste candy, and this is Blue Raspberry again. That's good because Blue Raspberry is one of my favorites. Absolutely. Okay, so t-shirt first. This is, what is it officially called? Is it just, yeah, it's just straight up The Wizard Master. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 3, Dream Warriors. Check this out. How cool is that design? So I guess they've done this before, and this was like a reprint. I didn't get it the first time, but I mean, it is so cool. I just love the little details on it, you know, like the wheelchair on the top left and right there with the different colored backgrounds. The lightning. Just so cool. You are the Wizard Master, servant to Lorik, Prince of Elves. You have the power to cast many different spells. In combat, you are weak, you cannot wear armor or use large weapons. Therefore, you must cast your spells wisely and avoid physical combat. Yeah, I guess, if you remember in the movie, I don't think he did too well with Freddy after he became the Wizard Master. I think it's just a great shirt. I love that design. I'm like, that is really, really cool. And, you know, when somebody recognizes this, you know it's going to be your people. You know what I mean? The average person's gonna, they're not Wizard, whatever, and then the odd person go, Wizard, hey, Dream Warriors. Right on, man. That's cool. You know, that's the kind of thing you're gonna get. That's pretty cool. Great looking design. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, moving on to the crown jewel here. This is my first official pullover hoodie from Fright Rags. Again, you know how much I love my Fright Rags hoodies. Never got a pullover. I am praying it's basically the exact same cotton, fits the same kind of way. But so far, I love the way it looks. Can't wait to get a look at this thing. It looks basically the same. Cotton feels the same. Oh yeah, this is a nice rich green. Wow. That is awesome. Love the drawstrings. Very cool. They probably would have looked really good in white as well, I bet. Check that out. Silver Shamrock Novelties. And again, I like the color, you know. I have so much black because, you know, black is the best color and it goes with everything. And of course you like black. Who doesn't like black? It's my favorite. But occasionally it's nice to throw a little color in there, man. And this is awesome. Silver Shamrock Novelties? Pullover? I can't wait to wear this. This is super cool. Really looking forward to it. Pull over. I've always liked the zip hoodies, you know, because they're handy to get off and on. But man, I could use a good pullover. It's been a long time. And this is awesome. Love it. All right, well, that'll pretty much do it for the pickups for this round. I also wanted to mention with the Calgary Expo, there have been a few more announcements of some more guests. The one that really caught my eye is Danny Trejo is going to be there. The one and only Machete himself, the man from Dusk Till Dawn and from Desperado, the knife thrower himself. Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting that he's going to be there too. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do because there's a lot of really great guests I want to see there. You know, as you know, David Harbour is going to be there. I'd like to meet him. You know, Christina Ricci is going to be there. And then there's Sam Raimi. And I mean, I can't not meet Sam Raimi. And I was telling you guys it was really cool because he was charging, I think, $75 for a picture. And I think that's what his autograph was too. And then I went online recently and it's $100 now. I guess that was bound to happen. Like Christina Ricci's are $99, I think, and you know David Harbour's are $130. As far as I know, only Sam's price has changed that I know of. I'm not sure what Danny Trejo's charging. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, it's going to be really hard to figure out because you know it's pricey. Like David Harbour, I think it's $130 for a photo and $120 for an autograph. James McAvoy, I think, is the same. Hayden Christensen, he's like $200. He's really expensive. I think he's the most expensive one there. And cool. I mean, there's a lot of autographs I'd love to get or pictures and stuff too. But I guess I got to figure out what I want to do. I'd love to get Sam Raimi's autograph, and a picture with him would be pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I love Christina Ricci. She's great, and David Harbour is awesome too, man. I'm thinking photo, really, right? I mean, it captures the moment a little bit better. An autograph. What am I gonna have them sign anyway? It's not like I have any cool Stranger Things stuff, or maybe a copy of Violent Night or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe I should go for a photo. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do, but it's pretty expensive, so I kind of have to limit what I'm gonna be doing. So probably stick to the photos. I'm guessing that's better. What do you guys think? Would you rather have autographs or photos? And why? You know, I'm thinking if I have something that's really worth signing, then I'd get it signed. So we'll see. I'm sure I have a film cell from the original Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi Spider-Man. So maybe I'll bring that to get him to sign, because it's such a neat piece and it's already pretty rare. So that might be pretty cool. Maybe that's worth signing. But it'd be great to get a picture with the master, the Evil Dead man himself. Yeah, maybe get him to sign the album. Yeah, whatever. It gets expensive, like I said, so I guess I have to figure that out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, you know? Do you prefer autographs or photos? I'm thinking probably photo, you know, I guess. Then you can just say, well, I met him. Look how cool that is, right? I feel like it's better than an autograph, unless you really want something signed. Like at the horror con, I'm going to be all over James Jude Courtney to get these things signed. That's going to be a huge deal, so. But I got to get a picture, too, with that dude. You got to get it all. Again, going to have to save up for that, because that's June. By the time I recover from this, I'll be saving for the June stuff. Whew, going to be crazy. Anyway, that is pretty much it for now, guys. So again, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you again for another one soon. Take care.